What's happening, guys? How's it going? Barbulation Nation here, and today I would like to talk about The Last of Us, the TV series. I have recently watched the first 3 episodes along with my partner, and this is a review as a non-gamer. I haven't played the game, but I know a lot of people who have played the game, and especially The Last of Us Part 1, a lot of people seem to have loved that game. And I noticed with the TV series, um, a lot of people who played the game, a lot of them liked it, and there were some that didn't. Um, Now, as a person who hasn't played the game, this is a review coming completely as someone who hasn't played the game, obviously. I just basically repeated myself there. But before we get into it, yeah, I would. I was just receiving a call and then it just disappeared. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'd be absolutely grateful if you would subscribe, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell, all the usual. Thank you very much. So, without further ado, The Last of Us, for episode 1, 2, and 3 combined. Now, to be honest, it's not really my sort of thing. I put it on because I thought it'd be more my partner's sort of thing, and she absolutely enjoyed it. In fact, we watched the first episode, and it was getting a bit late. We were planning on having an early night, and she said, "Oh, we've got to watch the next episode now." And I actually enjoyed it enough that I went along with it. I was like, okay, then, yeah, let's watch episode 2. And the characters, for the most part, I enjoyed them. It's not normally my sort of thing. It got a lot of 28 Days Later type vibe. And I did enjoy that film. So I was quite intrigued to when like everything, it was a bit of a slow starter. Um, but yeah, Joel, I quite like the guy. Um, I found him sort of interesting in the sense that there's a lot more to him than meets the eye. And I was wanting to find out where things go. Um, Obviously, he's a guy of means, and with having a daughter myself, when he lost his daughter, it's a tragedy, great tragedy. And then obviously later on, Ali comes into it. I don't understand the bit where when someone asks her name and she says Veronica, but then straight away after that starts calling herself Ali. Um, Her character was a little bit, I wouldn't say off-putting, just a bit, needed some time to grow on me. And uh, by the end of episode 2, yeah, she'd grown on me. and I can sort of see where it's leading to. The world, I think, looked fantastic. Sort of like post apocalyptic, sort of nightmarish reality. That's well, there's parts of the world that are sort of living a bit like that now, aren't it? But um, yeah, dealing with the after effects and how things are governed and that. I quite like that. It wasn't over the top, and like I say, it wasn't over the top silly, and it wasn't complete and utter bleak devastation. I like the fact that they mentioned about the military tried and failed. Obviously, this fungus, how it affects people's brains, and anyone can get caught. So you can see how how it brought down the military, from within, which many empires have fallen from within. In fact, most of them have throughout history, and yeah, I actually, found it quite believable and um, interesting. Yeah, I got really, uh, really involved. I think I benefited from not playing the game, to be honest, um, because I had this with Cowboy Bebop. I said on a previous video, I must have been one of the only people who watched that and enjoyed it. But then I was told about, I saw all the hate it got, and then I watched the original anime, and then I understood why people had a problem with it. And if I'd seen the original anime before, then I would have watched Cowboy Bebop live action in a completely different set of eyes, and I probably would have not enjoyed it nowhere near as much and had issues myself with it. So, yeah, definitely benefited from not playing the game. Um, episode 3, sorry, was a completely, some people, would refer to it as like a filler episode. But yeah, that was quite a. I I'd actually say so far the episode I enjoyed the least. Episode 4 now is available to watch, so I can't wait to watch that. Actually, I can't wait to see how they move on from what happened in episode 3, whether that has any bearing on it. But seeing Frank and that living in this sort of they created like a little place of their own, trying to live a normal existence with all the luxuries, but that's all it was. It was an existence. It was just the two of them there, and um, don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched it, but it's quite, sort of sad what happens in the end. And it just goes to show no matter, you can never be too prepared. Um, Life always can throw you a curveball that completely, um, even in the midst of this utter devastation and what's happened to the world, total collapse of civilization, and yet some people prepped up, all prepared, and got nice food and nice things and whatever, and yet it still didn't work out. But yeah, should be watching episode 4 very soon. I know my missus is looking forward to it. She has really got into it. She loves this sort of world-ending catastrophe sort of series. So I shall get back to you on that one when we've watched it. Let you know what I think. Thanks for listening. Like I say, I'd be very grateful if you would subscribe, help me out, help my channel grow. Trying to improve all the time. Hopefully getting some new equipment soon, so I shall be able to hopefully be doing a bit of editing and making things better. And your support is, well, yeah, invaluable. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed so far and viewed my videos. Drop me a comment, and as always, have a great day, and may peace be with you. Thank you.